Hey, you guys, it is Nikki Woods, and I wanted to stop by and talk more about media with you guys today. And I want to talk about the 6 reasons why you're not getting booked. So you send your pitch, you send it to a journalist, you got your high hopes, and then for whatever reason, you don't get booked. And so I want to talk about the 6 reasons why that happens. I also want to talk a little bit about the media and money boot camp that I'm doing later this week. And I think it would be awesome if you guys attended. So I'm going to share information about that as well. But let's start with the 6 reasons, because pitching ain't easy. Forgive the bad grammar, but it's just not. And so you want to make sure you do everything that you can in order to make sure that, you get your yes. And so there are some very easy things to avoid that will not get you booked. Or will prevent you from getting booked. I think that's more the correct way to say it. But anyway, so the first thing is it's just not relevant. So there are journalists out there that, they cover specific stories, they work on specific beats. So you have to be very, very focused in finding out exactly what kind of stories they want. So if you are a beef farmer and you want to talk about like the great, prices that are coming up for beef so that everybody can go buy more beef, and you pitch it to a journalist and you don't check to see and find out that they cover vegetarian stories, that's an issue. That's a problem. So you want to make sure that everything that you send, that it is relevant, okay? The second thing is that they covered a similar story. So you also can find this out very, very easily. You can look on their website. You can follow their Twitter line. Usually when a journalist writes a story, we promote it all over the place. So you want to make sure that you are checking that information. And like I said, it's pretty easy to find. You can just go straight to their website. You can follow them on Facebook, see what they're putting out on Twitter. And you want to make sure, even if it's a financial story and the angle's already been done, you can find another angle for your financial story. You just have to find something different. The third thing is that they honestly just don't have time. So I would tell people like we just don't have room for it. I think they would think that I was saying we just don't have room for it because we didn't want to do the story, but literally we just did not have room. So there are only so many hours in a day. There are only so many minutes in a show. And so if they say that, if that's what they say, then you might want to ask, well, is it possible to put it on the website, or is there some other way that we can deliver the content? Some radio shows and even TV shows have additional podcasts or things that they do in order to deliver content. Ask about that, because that may be a possibility as well. It may not be your first choice, but it's still a great way to get visibility. That was the third thing. The fourth thing is that you're not offering an exclusive. So if you're pitching to media outlets that, are considered competition, sometimes we all know each other, so we talk. Like Steve Harvey was our direct competition, and I knew the producer over at Steve Harvey. So, we would compare notes. Or maybe you've already been on Steve Harvey and you're still pitching me at Tom Joyner. I would Google and find that out. And then I would probably say no. And if I really, really liked the story, I would just say no to you. I would still do the story, but I would find somebody else to talk about it. So you just want to be cognizant of that as well. If a media outlet is in direct competition with somebody else, 9 times out of 10, we don't want similar content. So you want to just be focused on that. Number 5, you sent an unsolicited attachment. So this is something we don't think about a lot, but with so many viruses out there, people are not opening emails with attachments, especially if we don't know who you are. And so you want to be very cognizant of that. If somebody is interested in doing the pitch, then, I would ask them to send more information. And even with my clients, if I'm asked for more information about a client, I still don't send attachments. I still send links. So like a Dropbox link or a link to your website where they can get the information. I'm just very cognizant that you never know. you never know what virus you could be spreading. So you want to be careful about that. And then the 6th thing, and this really is the most annoying thing, and that's you spelled their name wrong. Or you got it wrong altogether. And trust me, I have seen Nikki spelled 100 different ways. And so it's just offensive. I think it's just rude. And it's very easy to find out not only how to spell my name, but, that I am the producer or was the producer. It's very easy to find out who the current producer is and spell their name correctly. It's just very simple. So you want to be very cognizant of it. So just in recap, these are 6 things that could keep you from being booked. It's not relevant. Your pitch is not relevant. They just covered a similar story. Honestly, there's just no time to get it in. You're not offering an exclusive. You sent unsolicited attachments, or you spelled their name wrong. So all of those things are fixable. And we're going to be talking about all of those things and the ways to do it right and so much more at the Media and Money Bootcamp. It's going to happen this weekend. We are quickly running out of space. And I don't even know if this is relevant anymore, but I was offering for the first 40 registrants that they'll get a live Q&A call with me. I'm not sure if we've surpassed that, but it's worth it to try and to get it. So we're going to be talking about everything media, but we're also going to be talking about money things, really important things. And important to me is being able to bridge the gap for people on how getting more media can really change the money. So I'm excited about that, and I hope I will see you there. It's a 2-hour virtual intensive that I'm hosting with a good friend of mine, April Franks Hunt, and she's going to really focus on the money. I'm going to focus on the media, and then together we're going to bridge the gap for you on how, like I said, if you get more media, you can also get more money. So I really do hope to see you there. Like I said, it's a 2-hour virtual intensive. If you can't make it, then you will get the recorded file. If you're one of the first 40 registrants, you'll get a live Q&A call with me to really discuss your specific needs and how you can get more media. And then of course you just get a ton of goodies because we just always over deliver, which is the way I think it should be in business. So I hope to see you there. It really is going to be amazing. If you want me to send you more information, I would be more than happy to. You just have to comment me down below and I will shoot it right out. That's what I do. Well, the information, that's what I do. So just comment below and just say me and I will get you the information. But I appreciate you guys tuning on. I hope you're having a great day and I will see you soon.